Alright, chat, we do have new Divergent Universe information for Div U Part 2. So let's take a peek. I have not pre-read. I do not know what's going on here, but following the version 3.3 update, Protean Hero will introduce Titan Ode postscript, which will have new equations, weighted curios, and additional occurrences and curios. I guess conventional curios. Plus, the highest astronomical division is increased to X8. So, everything that we worked so hard on getting to, like difficulty or through difficulty 6, now going up to 8, so I'll have some more Div U to grind. Postscript talent abilities. With this expansion, Trailblazers can now activate certain options for a smoother challenge experience, such as Golden Blood's boon options, the ability to overwrite when obtaining Wade Curios, that's awesome. An Altar of Fortune potentially appearing in the second plane's boss domain. So, Eye of Twilight, Bow, I don't know how to say that, of Rift, and Throne of Worlds. Increase the number of Golden Blood boons you can choose from by 1. Increase target's max HP. So it looks like we're going to get some additional buffs. Or Nighttime, similarly, more buffs. I'm curious if what you have is you select one of these that does all 3, or by picking one of these, you gain access to one of the 3 options within. Tiny passive buffs, yeah, exactly. Gonna be a blast or an accent? Dude, I mean, Herda so far has been the pure domination character, but I mean, Mighty does fantastic, Castrus does good, I'm sure Naxa will perform, I'm sure if you get Hyacinth, she's gonna be incredible for it. Should it not be all that difficult, as long as you're picking, you know, appropriate occurrences, blessings, curios. Talent 2, Veil of Overnight is activated. There's a chance to encounter the Altar of Fortune. So Veil of Evernight. Oh, so maybe if you select it multiple times, you can unlock all of its passives. Talent 2 is activated. You get that, okay. The Altar of Fortune grants Trailblazer Titan's benediction in 8 different types, each corresponding to one of the 8 paths, okay? When selecting a benediction, all of your equations and blessings are replaced with random ones. Yikes. Higher chance for equations, blessings on that specific path to appear and obtain the corresponding benediction shard. Benediction shards increase damage of the corresponding type based on every current possessed current blessing and equation. I mean, that's kind of interesting. Give you an opportunity to ramp up your damage through like another means. It looks like, you know, it's more of the same, but just accumulating these shards. For example, if the Trailblazer chooses to accept Aquila's blessings, all equations and blessings will be replaced by random equations and blessings. There's a higher chance that equations for the path of destruction will appear and obtain benediction shard sky. So we already knew about this. Lineup sharing code featured now available. I don't think many people were using this original feature, so to ramp up a feature that is not utilized very frequently anyway seems like a small waste of time. But for those out there that do use it, sure, it will be, you know, a slight perk, I suppose. I asked this the other day, but really quick, one's in chat. If you use this like guide feature built into Div U, 2's in chat. If you never use it, just a quick point of reference. Yeah, at least for our Twitch community here, literally does not get utilized. And to be honest with you guys, like something to consider here, and given like our Twitch chat is pretty smart, pretty informed with in-game mechanics, how to go about clearing something like Div U. It's maybe helpful for people that are a bit more casual, but this is one of those things where it's like, if you have the opportunity to take a test using your textbook, you might complete the test, but you're not ever really learning it. Whereas if you take the time to actually learn it, you could still complete the test without the use of the textbook. That's what this shit is. It's like you're not really learning anything. If you struggle in this and you use these features where you just copy pasta everything, you're never going to really learn. Whereas if you do know the information, you would never need this. And I think that's how a lot of the, at least the community here is operating. One time I looked at it, revealed equations I would have loved to have, but never rolled until after clear. Yeah, see, that's another thing. It's like it'll give you a guideline of what you could go after, but it's still RNG on whether or not they appear. So it could be, in some instances, more of a hindrance than a help. Yeah, if it weighted it towards the plan, that would be a little bit better. 16 new equations consisting of 4 equations, 3-star rarity, 6 2-stars, and 6 1-stars. I mean, that's pretty cool. So Jolly Bandit with what? Elation and Propagation, Winged Tiger with Hunt and Erudition. We've got Destruction Remembrance for Berserker, and then Nihility Destruction for Nether Longship. Interessante. More equations, so I mean, it does look like they're relatively spread. You've got Remembrance on 4 of the 6. That seems to be the one that's the most emphasized. But again, Remembrance is the newest. Remembrance is being, boosted right now with all the new Remembrance characters. Hyacinth's coming out. She's Remembrance, so makes sense. Yeah, Brianna, we'll look at that next. New weighted curios. I'm actually excited about this. So, with one character using the Path of Destruction or Erudition uses their abilities consecutively, their base attack skill ultimate damage dealt increases by 80%, stacking up to 3 times. You know what this sounds awesome with? Brain in a Vat, baby. Brain in a Vat, skill, get an ultimate, hit the ultimate, use somebody like Herda, use her enhanced skill, get Brain in a Vat, ulti back, go crazy by the end of it. You got 240 bonus damage. That'd be pretty sick. Like a Naxa with consecutive skills should be pretty good here. I guess any Remembrance character, well, I guess basic attack skills with having their memo sprite might not be exactly the same. But yeah, Footsteps of the Gods with Brain in a Vat feels like it'd be quite good. Memory of Stars. After the ally wing character, the highest max energy in the team uses their ultimate. 150% base chance to inflict Beckon on all enemies lasting 2 turns. Enemies afflicted with Beckon are also considered to be in the wind shear state. Dude, Dot is saved! Take win dot equal to 200% of that wind character's attack at the start of each turn. Every 40 energy consumed by this use of the character's ultimate increases its Dot's damage multiplier by an additional 60%. Chad, who is this good for? I mean, if it's your only wind character, then just play one wind character. Hyacinth and Axa, newest characters, would make the most sense. I don't know if Black Swan actually has a higher energy cost than, well, I guess if she's the only wind character and you're actually playing Dot, then it wouldn't matter. Yeah, that one feels a bit more niche, maybe. Can't really think of a great, yeah, changes everything. Sampo, nobody uses Sampo in 2025. Sag, foreshadowing. Dude, I would love for Dot to get a second wind. I'll actually put it like this. I'll be upset if Dot never gets a second wind. Swan's energy cost is like 120, so it's not even really that high. Simple Judgment. When entering battle, theme is any character that follows Path of the Hunt and any character that follows the Path of Nihility. Inflict a true false. Hunt Nihility. Herb. So Hunt and Nihility? I don't know. Oh, I guess maybe like Dr. Ratio? Ratio, Hunt, Silverwolf, Nihility, Zhao Show, Nihility, so you can get the debuffs to Ratio. Cypher, Facial. Oh, that's an interesting point. I didn't even think about Cypher with Facial. Yeah, we'll see if that works out well for this. One random attack target for 3 turns. After a character following the path of the Hunt or Nihility uses an attack, when any character following the path of Hunt or Nihility attacks a target with false/true, dispels false/true, only target additionally deals quantum damage equal to 2000% base damage. So yeah, this seems very team comp specific, and I mean, more big PV damage. Cool. Self-amusement. When physical character becomes the target of an ally's ability, obtain 1 stack of Intoxicate up to 3. When launching a counter, this instance of counter damage increases by 250% and consumes 1 stack of Intoxicate. Well, Clara, Yun Li, we'll see what Finan does. Surely just every physical destruction character must in fact include counter mechanics, so maybe Finan uses this as well. Remember chat, I don't look at leaks, please don't tell me. Maybe it's the case, maybe it's not, but we know for sure Clara and Yun Li would like that. I don't know how to say that word. Sapient?
Yes, yes, Yes!
Sapient pen? What the brr does that mean? Let's see. After quantum character uses their skill, random wind character, bro, so much wind, receives 1 stack of force copying. Each stack increases their ultimate damage, now by 15%, stacking up to 10 times. Well, that's pretty good. 150% ultimate damage. After wind character uses their ultimate, random quantum character obtains 2 stacks of class notes, up to 5 stacks. Skill damage dealt by characters with class notes increases by 50%. After using the character's skill, consume 1 stack of class notes and recover 1 skill point. Too specific, don't know, don't care. Chat, if you guys know the wind quantum combo that this wants to be, say it in chat. And then, oh, Hyacinth Casterus? Oh yeah, I guess maybe that could make sense. But does Hyacinth do anything with her skill? That's why I'm a little confused. Yeah, I guess maybe Fei Xiao again? I'm not sure. When entering, oh yeah, for love-seeking golden dart. When entering combat, if the team consists only of ice or lightning. Dude, these feel so random. Basic attacks and skill attacks from allied targets ignore weakness types and additionally reduce toughness by 10. Weakness break triggers both ice and lightning break effects simultaneously. After an allied target attacks a frozen enemy, the target's current shock immediately deals 500%. So, yeah, Aglaya with who? Aglaya, Ting Yun, RMC, like, that wouldn't make a ton of sense. Sparkle? Sparkle wouldn't count. It's only lightning or ice. Jing Yuan, Ting Yun, RMC. So what we learned is these are crap. Acheron, but with who? Acheron, Pela, RMC, and yeah, I don't know, dude. Who's the sustain in these instances? Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be cool, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Other new content. Adds 1 curio of 3-star rarity and 5 of 2-star, 6 of 1-star. Dude, this looks so much like Unknowable Domain. This is just giving us one of the, whatchamacallits? I forget what they're called. Chat, what are these things called in Unknowable Domain? Scepters, thank you. Yeah, we have Scepter Curio now. Interesting. And new occurrences. 13 new occurrences. Just in content, made some adjustments to the existing occurrences. Just to some of the occurrences, curios, bonuses, and equations. Interesting. All right, well, all in all, I am always a pretty big fan of DivU. I like DivU, as I've said on many occasions. It is one of my favorites. Oh, there's more stuff to pay attention to. Pause, hold. So synchronicity level expanded to level 80, which means we're probably gonna get more rewards. New boss enemies on 3rd plane, Pollux, the Netherwing Husk, Fairy of Souls. Is that all one? Like, isn't that the same thing? Or are those 3 different bosses? I don't know. Remove Cirrus. GG, Cirrus. Increases highest astronomical. We already saw that. New feature to strategy code. Already saw that and don't care. Certain occurrences have been adjusted. New reward effect to ideal success ratio of occurrences. Changes area where the series of cuckoo clock and rewards to occur. Shouldn't really change all that much. When upgrading Fruit of the Alien Tree, Casket, and the Cheese, upgraded curios will directly replace the previous ones as opposed to triggering the discarded curio effect. Yeah, nothing too crazy. But yeah, having more thresholds is nice. Getting more rewards is nice. And just in general, having a new revamp to Divergent. You know, I like Divergent. I know some people find it a hassle. Some people find it to just be like a necessary evil. To me, having combat alongside of some RNG with your blessings, equations, plus you kind of got to plan things out, make adjustments on the fly. I think it's a fun game mode. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.